あ、やべ。あ、check. Give me second. Give me second. Pop out. Copy. And paste. どっからだっけ？はい。うわ。ちょっと。うわ。はい。いらっしゃい。でか。いらっしゃいいらっしゃい。I'm your indie VTuber program for another world APXDMN 世界のプログラム頂点ダモンです。よろしくお願いします。まあ。まあ。What's with the title though? How are you? Have you had your dinner? Welcome Adam. Welcome LT. Welcome to both of you. It's a mellow day. It's an okay day. Takoyaki-san, yoroshiku. Takoyaki-san, yoroshiku. Uwu. What's that sound? Oh, I have my Facebook in the background. まあ。ご来訪ありがとう。Thank you. Have fun. It is Thursday. And it's time for another chill dinner time. APXDMN down. You down. Go live arigato. Let's cook and go looking. I'm having fried rice day. Fried rice. So let's start with our first topic of the day. Hot damn, I got so many layers that I'm supposed to delete. Should delete them first. Boom. So slow. What's up? Yo, what's up, homie? How you doing? I heard burung. Huh? Monkey nani? Let's talk about fried rice. Yo. Right, so as Malaysian, it's hard to ignore fried rice. Fried rice is everywhere. Got MSG. It depends. I was watching YouTube about Korean fried rice just now. Sedap tu MSG. Hiya. Well, the thing is, you know, fried rice is very famous in Malaysia. What do you call that? In fact, there's a lot of those fried rice shop, and I wouldn't call them fried rice shop actually. Usually it's referred to as tom yum shop. So it's one of those roadside stalls with many lightsabers. You know, those colorful shops on the roadside that sells tom yum and fried rice. And you can see this everywhere. I'm sorry to inform Apex that you have officially made me crave for watermelon. Yes! It's all according to plan. It's all according to plan. I love Tom Yum fried rice. Yep. So there's like, but I would categorize like separately between Chinese fried rice and Malay fried rice. So interestingly, Chinese fried rice is usually served in the morning. Like it's quite a typical breakfast and lunch dish. I think it's more of a lunch dish instead of a dinner thing. And for the Malays, they like to have this for dinner or supper. So usually fried rice shops or tom yum shops, as I call it, opens up like 5 p.m. until like 3 a.m. Damn, I'm going to these shops at like 2 a.m. in the morning. But yeah, like the interesting thing is like almost every of this shop, almost every tom yum shop has like the exact same menu. So which one is your favorite? Which fried rice is your favorite? Tom yum fried rice, I like the Chinese version. When the Chinese make a tom yum fried rice, it's usually much better. It's usually I don't know, the Chinese prawns are usually like very satisfying to eat. Con chao. Con chao tenan ni. I got to buy watermelon just now, but I'm scared to go in the supermarket. Case still high. Yep. I like garlic fried rice Japanese version. I did make myself a garlic fried rice, a garlic chahan, and it was okay. I mean, there wasn't that much taste. Have a good dinner. Thank you, Dora. Yeah, Rashay, welcome. Have you had your dinner? So what fried rice do you usually take? For me, I usually have two different choices. I either go for, and I'm talking about a tom yum shop. I usually go for either nasi goreng kampung or nasi goreng cili padi. Yep. What did you have for dinner? I think I had fried. No, I haven't had yet. I should order it before the stream ends. Yes, I should order my dinner. Maybe I get fried rice. Maybe, probably. So why do I choose between these two is because sometimes the nasi goreng kampung is spicier than the nasi goreng cili padi. Nasi goreng cili padi depends, I guess. Some shop like to pull their punches. Like, you know, maybe it's not what do you call it? Maybe it's not it's not enough chili. Like they have the same amount of chili in both nasi goreng kampung and nasi goreng cili padi. So those the kind that I despise. You know, cili padi then cili padi it has to be like the spiciest thing. If it's not the spiciest thing in the menu, then you have failed. Me like nasi goreng pattaya. Nasi goreng pattaya is basically Malaysian omurice. And you can do the mate drawing as well. Imagine the local auntie drawing some some omurice drawing. Get it before. Hi, yummy cheese man. Have you had your dinner? So I usually go for these two things, and if it's a Chinese fried rice shop, then I will always go for tom yum fried rice. The Chinese fried rice tom yum has like taste, like super vibrant taste. Yeah. So auntie moi kill a bit. Now there's one thing that I like to do when I first come to a new fried rice shop or tom yum shop, which is I like to order their nasi goreng paprik. Okay, if you order nasi goreng kampung or nasi goreng cili padi, now most of these are usually the same across all shops. But if you order nasi goreng paprik, you can see the real difference between each shop or even between chefs. because almost every chef has like completely different nasi paprik. And it doesn't have to be nasi goreng. It can just be nasi paprik. Yeah. There's a good nasi goreng tom yum here, but need to drive 30-40 minutes to reach your place. I think 30-40 minutes seems like a decent time. Not that far. Nasi goreng tom yum is nice, dude. Yeah, it is. But I usually prefer the Chinese one than the Malay one. I don't know why. It's just based on trial. So yeah. So I usually get that, and I still remember yeah. So do you know there's this food shop for this food called Nasi Goreng USA? Do you know what it means? I think sometimes you will see this at the bottom of the menu of a Tom Yum shop, Nasi Goreng USA. So Nasi Goreng USA is nothing to do with America. Yes, Nasi Goreng USA is Nasi Goreng Udang, Sotong, and Ayam. Yes. Not Udang, Ayam, Sotong, it's UAS. Terima irashai. Irashai. My son. Kurimo just released his new cover. Yes. Just premiered at the same time as this stream, so I couldn't stay and talk. But it's so cool. Let me just get the link. Remote Harikaze. Thank you for coming. Of course are coming. I'm gonna pin this. Pin message. I thought it's udang sayur ayam. Yes, so it's usually like the most expensive, but back then when I was in my simulated university, they have one level higher than USA. Yeah, they got one level higher than USA. So now in my simulated memory, I was a broke university student, okay, and I've never tried USA, let alone this new menu that is above Nasi Goreng USA. Now the rice is called Nasi Goreng public phone. Public phone fried rice. Now, and it's like the most expensive food. Like Nasi Goreng USA might cost you about 10 ringgit, 10 or 12 ringgit. Nasi Goreng public phone is about 18 ringgit. I never heard it. I think it's just one shop that had it. I've never seen it anywhere else. But it was so interesting. So all of us you know, was wondering, you know, what could it be? What could it be? You know, like as soon as USA is udang sotong ayam. Yes. Nasi Goreng USA is udang sotong ayam. It sounds so cool, makes you want to buy it. Then you realize it just means udang sotong and ayam. So then, you know, when I got my salary, I mean, kind of a salary. So I made it. I try my best. You know, I went to the shop and it's like, I would like to try Nasi Goreng public phone. And then everyone was like, whoa, Sultan, wow, bangsawan. It's like must be some rich dude. Yes, it's about like 18 ringgit, 16 to 18 ringgit. So it's the most expensive thing on the menu. And for a student, that's like, you know, really a lot. Nowadays, I spend more than that for a normal meal. Yeah. So I found out that Nasi Goreng public phone means all of the above. So everything on that menu is on the Nasi Goreng public phone. It's basically a mix of everything. It has egg, it has chicken, it has beef, it has sotong, it has udang, Yeah, I think it has like all of this. So, and even has like masak merah, it has kunyit, and it has like several curry as well. So it's basically just throw everything that they had into one plate. So that's why it's called public phone, because everybody uses it. Which I find kinda interesting, you know, the way they the way they name it. Just cool, isn't it? So mana kau tomaten eh? I think I should. Hi Kurimu, if you are still here, can you say something? Nasi lemak Mary Brown sedap. Oh, I haven't actually tried it. Okay then, Adam say it's nice. You know what? It's a good time to order. So I'm just gonna order. Message request. Saya cuba makan, sedap. Okay Adam, I trust you. I'll buy nasi goreng Mary Brown today, because I haven't had my dinner actually, so I would like to have one now. Yeah. So yes, that is the fried rice. That's it about fried rice. Now back then, my favorite dish when I go to a tom yum shop is actually nasi bujang, single rice. It's basically just rice with soup and chili and egg. And I like it so much. Okay, even when I order chicken rice or anything, when it comes with soup, right, I like to pour all my chili into that soup. Does anyone else do this? Because I do. Saya tengok FX cover logo kira Mira. Nice voice, thank you. Yeah, my voice has been edited by Kiyosaki Senpai, so of course it sounds a little bit nicer than my usual voice. Yeah. So every time I receive a soup, and I also receive, you know, a small amount of chili, I will just throw away all the chili into the soup and stir it. That alone is like good enough for me to eat rice with. It's beautiful, and I would do that myself if making soup is not so mendokusai. That's the thing, you know. Hanabijan irashai. Sige. Let's go to the next topic. Next topic nani? What should we talk about? Yesterday, Minecraft. Boom. My god. Yesterday I spent 5 hours to build the raid farm. Now every time I open Minecraft videos, I will usually just immediately skip to the item list. So I usually just straight skip to the item list, get all the items, and straight follow build it 1-1, and then you know, and call it a day. Now I didn't realize before the item list, it says that you must have a pillager outpost nearby, and I built the whole thing, and it cannot even work. Man, sometimes it do be like that. Nice idea, dude. Next time, soup with spice. Yup. I mean, especially if you love spicy stuff. I love spicy stuff. Spicier the better. Yeah, bet. Apex mic eating, am I? Am I reading the mic? Comment. Hello, what did I miss? Nothing. Sumi. The only person that miss is that I miss you. welcome. Let's say, how are you? How are you feeling? Are you feeling better? Man, so think I will slow down. I'll slow down Minecraft a little bit. So right now I'm building something for Otafuse. So please look forward to it. It's a big building project. Nah, still, I hope it gets better soon. Yeah, last time I was suspected COVID, but I was lucky that I didn't get positive. But yeah, because of that, all of me and my housemates are just staying in our room. Like, we don't even meet each other in the ground floor anymore. Yeah, it's gonna take some while. I'm gonna build my house one day. I somewhat found a design. Oh, nice. Actually waiting for it. Y'all can come and play, then I'll join y'all, okay? Man, I miss my gaming time right now. My bed don't want to let me go. Yeah, bed. Yeah, bed. I guess you'll be can't focus because you're a bit sick. I do know. I do feel like sometimes like that, Sometimes games makes me stress, and when that happens, I just stop. Okay. If game makes you stressed, you shouldn't play games anymore. That's like my number one rule. If games make me stressed, then I have to stop. I cannot play. So sometimes I'm in a bad mood, and yeah, like if I'm in a bad mood and I know the game not gonna help me, I'll stop. Now I learned this from the Dota days, back then when I was playing Dota a lot. So when you're stressed, things you start to make a lot of mistakes, and because of you're already stressed, those mistakes makes you very angry. So it just feeds itself. Yeah, Ayova is a good. Too bad I'm asleep. Hey, Chan, let's check. Yeah. I know it's a trap that all mobile players let themselves get caught in. But take care of myself now. I take good care of myself. MTG flashback. That one is another close call. My eye, mate. I think my skill getting down. Yeah. Need to polish it. Okay. Thank you for the topic. Though, let's talk about something. So MTG has got a new set coming in, like I think this week or next week, and if I'm not mistaken, is back to Innistrad. So I think most of you may not be familiar with MTG, but Innistrad is an old world that came back, and it's one of the world that I really like because the story is that in this world, human is at the bottom of the food chain. Wait, you play MTG? Yes, I play MTG, but I kind of have a love-hate relationship with MTG. So, what I do is usually I will play during a new set release, and then I'll just stop. Right after I felt like I played enough. Because number one, I don't like the meta, the standard nowadays. The meta standard nowadays is always so boring. And number two is because it's just frustrating, I usually play Silk decks, and I feel like there's some sort of things in the MTG algorithm that I just felt like is unfair. So you're more likely to lose than to win by the game design. So that's kind of a problem. But anyway, they got a new set coming in. They're going back to Innistrad. I haven't looked into it much. I'll most likely play. My salary is coming soon, so I can probably play it. Maybe just 2 Silk. I'll probably have budget for 2 silk and I'll play until I run out of gems. I also play Commander with friends, then MTGA from time to time. Yeah, I play MTGA and I play Brawl, which is like a mini version of Commander. And even Brawl meta is stupid. Fire, huh? I think you need to try play Roblox. I've seen it, I'm just not interested. The graphics is just not good enough for me. Maybe one day I'll play with Dora. Because Dora is like Roblox specialist. I'm glad I'm the one who got the COVID, because if my family got it, you know, I would regret my life, because my family, all my family have the healthy for only me and my sister not. Yeah, that's what I said, Sumi. Yeah, we getting COVID is actually like kind of okay. It's still okay, and as long as you know, we isolate ourselves, you know, we won't hurt anyone else. So that's why I think just it's still okay. And you got it like overseas, so no one else is was what do you call it, risk other than someone else. Yeah. So just take care, okay? I will recover soon. But let's talk about further than Innistrad, because I think Innistrad was okay. Now this is something that I really got me angry about MTG, which might possibly make me just quit MTG altogether. Now, Netrunner is my favorite card game of all time. Super in love with the game. It's one of the best game ever made. And I love it. And it was under FFG, who borrowed the IP from Wizard of the Coast. And Wizard of the Coast ended their contract with FFG, so FFG cannot make new Netrunner cards. So they ended the game right then and there, which is super sad. Now what made matters worse is that Wizard of the Coast have what do you call it? Have revived the IP. So basically they killed Netrunner to make their own games, which, to be fair, is normal. I think if I were a company, I would do the same, maybe. I guess so. But what I didn't like though is that they wanted to bring Netrunner into MTG, which is like a disgrace to both games. MTG shouldn't have Netrunner in it, Netrunner shouldn't have MTG in it. That's the rule. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna have a new set called Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. It's just what the fuck. The matchmaking mostly matches the deck with the same tier of cards. So if you're using meta deck, you're probably gonna get matched with the same people also. Oh really? I didn't know about the tier thing, but I know that they match you based on your rank, and the higher rank you go, the stronger decks you will fight. So you know, you'll never feel like you improve, because then your lose rate is still around the same. Ulang, Insanity, so scary game, is it? Just play Pamali. Insanity is fast just now. I didn't know. The other thing I give up Pamali 10-10, I'm already playing, it's so scary. A lot of people have been recommended Pamali for me since the early days. I feel like wanting to learn Netrunner. Should I? If you let me teach you, you should. If you want to learn it by yourself, it's gonna be a bit difficult. But I would be really happy if anyone wants to learn Netrunner. However, I would recommend to have someone else to learn with you, because otherwise, you know, I'm already good at the game, and Netrunner is not something that depends on your deck alone. Netrunner has a bit of luck and bluffing, which is what I really like about Netrunner. Okay, and you know what I hated about MTG the most was that you are stuck to one draw a turn. Okay, so your luck, your entire engine depends on what you draw. One card per turn, and the chances is very low. But in Netrunner, you can actually draw 4 cards a turn if you want to, and it reduces the amount of luck necessary in your deck building. So that's what I like about Netrunner the most. It is Netrunner under FFG, so I'm not sure how is Netrunner under Wizard of the Coast. So like I would give it a chance if they just revive Netrunner as Netrunner alone. Give it a chance. I would totally okay with that. You know, see how it works. But if you want to put Netrunner in MTG, screw you MTG, I'm not touching you anymore. And I've already able to live without MTG for a long time, so I don't think I'll have a problem. As long as it's not 4 months training, I can teach you the game in like 2 sessions. But to get good at the game takes a lot of experience. Only get it, I think I have a Steam. Yep, there's a Steam version. Let's play blue tempo decks. Fast game with a lot of draw consistency. Yeah, and I just hate blue because they play counter spell. That's it. I want to learn how to be a DM in D&D. I actually DM all the way from my simulated primary school. I don't follow the rulebooks. I made my own system so that, you know, simple kids can understand. But most importantly, the best thing about Dungeon and Dragons is to roleplay. So that is what is most important. That's my brain though. I'm also interested if you're ever gonna do tutorials for Netrunner. If I've got at least 2 people interested, I would totally do a Netrunner tutorial. So Netrunner nowadays you can actually play it for free on the jinteki.net. So I would definitely be so happy. I can revive the Netrunner page. Crap, let me see if the Netrunner is working. Wait, yeah, wait. Let me double check. Okay. Should be fine. Wow. Let me see.
Oh no, we can't do anything about it. We're going to have to lay low for a while. We really have attention. We have a lot to answer today. HQ has called in.
I guess it's kind of still there. Ma. Okay, sure. I'll be more than happy to teach Netrunner. So next week, we'll do it next week, yeah? So the best thing about Netrunner is that it's an asymmetrical card game. That means that you have a different kind of deck and the opponent have a different kind of deck. So the easiest way to simplify this is there's an attacker and there's a defender, and each player needs to carry 2 decks with them. So that's the best part about Netrunner. And it's always fun because as a defender the strategy is completely different, and as the attacker the strategy is completely different. So that is all for today's topic. Actually, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for staying with me, and I hope you all have a good dinner and good night. And see y'all. Now tomorrow's stream will be changed. There won't be a Phasmophobia tomorrow. So we will play, I don't know, whatever tomorrow. It's probably just me, but I still feel like streaming, so I'll just stream anyway. But we will have 2 streams on Saturday. Yes, we'll have Valorant with Takoyaki-san, and also we'll have Valorant with Takoyaki-san, and also midnight we'll have Phasmophobia with the OG MyVT gang. With the OG MyVT gang. Tim pulang nak multiplayer. Apex, yes. Share link YouTube Takoyaki YouTube. I'll share it when the time comes. You can search in my previous collaboration with Takoyaki, and you know, don't worry, I'm just lazy. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Yes, me. Yes, get it. Bye bye. I miss Taco. I miss Taco too. But let's give him some time, okay? Let's give him some time. Things are not working out for him, so maybe in the future we'll see him again, or maybe not. But please wish him luck. Not just luck. Wish him all the best. Yeah. Wish him all the best wishes. Goodbye. I totally didn't put it on Twitter, didn't I? Thank you so much for being here, even though I didn't put it on Twitter. Okay, for those of you who didn't know, Naoki Hour is one of the earliest fan artists that I have. He always draw some of the best arts that I feel is most suitable for my character. I don't know where he is now. His Twitter doesn't exist anymore. I just hope he's doing good. Thank you so much for all the fan art.